Hey guys, it's Call Me Adam, and we are here live at the Algonquin Hotel in New York City with Michael Colby, author of his new book, The Algonquin Kid. So we are actually here with the Algonquin Kid himself, who grew up in the hotel, and there's such a rich history in this book from Hollywood to Broadway, and I'm so excited to talk to him about everything. And we're also going to talk about his book event on June 18th at the National Arts Club in Gramercy. Yes. And there's going to be performances with Broadway artists, and Michael's going to read passages. It's going to be an amazing time. So stay tuned, and we'll be right back with Michael.
Hey everybody, it's Adam, live and in person for you. Hey everybody, it's Adam, wonder who he'll interview. CallMeAdam.com.
You saw, legendary people in and out of the hotel all the time.
Yes,
I
I
mean,
did.
from Ella Fitzgerald to Arthur Miller to Leonard Cohen, Tennessee Williams, Lerner and Lowe, Marilyn Monroe. So what made now the right time to write this book?
There were many reasons. First of all, I've been asked for many, many years to write the story. And it was difficult because it was a beautiful time, and now I've passed that, and I had to re-experience it. So there was certain melancholy in doing that, but certain thrills and chills. And so I also had the advantage of people who were part of that era being around, and I wanted to make sure that I was able to capture firsthand what happened. Not somebody telling a story and playing the game of telephone. And I also had the advantage of a 30-year diary to remind me. And the internet was a great, great asset because instead of pounding the pavement to go from library to library, I could just let my fingers do the walking and get information verified and new information revealed.
Oh, that's terrific. What do you hope people come away with after reading The Algonquin Kid?
First of all, a sense of the importance of the Algonquin's history. I hope that they are moved by my story of growing up because it was ups and downs, but a lot of glorious moments. And there were, the history and the people who lived and who visited there are just part of the arts and part of New York. It's just something that needed to be written down. And it also is a sort of cautionary story about being in show business. And you asked me what my favorite place in the Algonquin was, and even beyond what the Stratford Suite or where I lived, there was a place called the Annex. I don't know what it is now, but for years it was a storage room, and my grandparents allowed me to convert it into a rehearsal hall when I started writing musicals off Broadway.
Oh, wow.
And people would go through there and audition, like Faith Prince and Victoria Clark and J.K. Simmons.
Oh my God.
And then people that I actually used, really wonderful Broadway stars. That's where my best-known show, Charlotte Sweet, began. In fact, a lot of my shows were written in room 410, and you could hear me playing music through the night.
Oh, wow.
But there's also a passage about how the bellman used to hear the really classic story writers who stayed here, like Faulkner or Thornton Wilder, and in the middle of the night you'd hear the typewriters when there still were typewriters, like a symphony in the night.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
Yes.
There's one passage in here about, I believe it's Lerner and Lowe rehearsing.
Right.
And your grandfather called down to
Don't
ask
give
them.
it away.
Yes.
They were rehearsing, and they were on the 9th floor, directly below the 10th floor where my grandparents lived. They had a whole a converted half floor. And in the middle of the night, Lerner and Lowe they had the piano in the room, and they were working on a show called My Fair Lady. And my grandfather was wakened, and he got very disturbed, and he called down to the operator, and he said, "Could you tell them to stop this? I mean, I wouldn't mind, but well, this is just noise." And what they were writing was, "I could have danced all night."
Oh my God. I mean, that's incredible. That's incredible.
Yes.
That's what they were working on
Right.
when this happened.
Yeah,
And
then,
it's one of the most well-known, it's one of the most legendary songs.
and my grandfather
written.
heard it first
Yes.
and didn't appreciate it. But then my grandfather walked out of the auditions of Kiss Me Kate because it was a summer day, and he thought that the audition room was too darn hot.
And then there you go.
Yeah.
There's the song. Everybody watching, be sure to pick up your copy of The Algonquin Kid and come to the book event on June 18th at the National Arts Club in Gramercy. I'll have a link for it up on Call Me Adam.
He'll get the dirt and the scoop and the story, for he happens to be in the know. Just ask anybody who's had 'em. Adam lives for the business of show. CallMeAdam.com.